Hello there. I'm here a little bit early because I'm going to do commercials. I'm going to show you a couple new things. I think I showed them last week too, but anyway, I will show you again because they're brand new. So, and the coloring will start at 8 or whatever time that is for you, the top of the hour. But anyway, these are new. They're Yule books. And I've had a really fun Yule book out for many years. It's a paper craft book, so it's like templates for things you cut out of paper and glued together, and it's really, really fun. But it doesn't have like spells and symbolism and stuff like that, so that's what these are. And then this is the Coloring Book of Shadows one, and then this is same information and pretty much the same art, but full color version, which is so gorgeous. So the official release date is Tuesday, the 18th of November, but I just put them live in my shop, and they are popping up on Amazon as we speak too, so you can probably find them there. But they're up in my shop, everything but the coloring book PDF, which I finished today. I just haven't put it live yet, so that should be up like tomorrow. Should have that up for you tomorrow. But yeah, so it's really cool. It has lots of spells. So here's the spell section. If you have my special edition PDF, some of it's the same, but a lot of it is new. I would say maybe 50% or more is new. And a lot of it's updated. I updated a lot of the art too. So a lot of it is spells, and there are these mini spell pages, which I just love. And there's 4 of them, one for each of the 4 elements. So things to do, wintry things to do with water, wintry things to do with fire and earth, and it will just give you some good ideas. And then written spells that are all illustrated, creating an altar, note space to write your own stuff, because that's very important. There's always more to learn and lots to experience when you do magic. Do we have yeah, there we go. Hi, Nessa and Tess. How are you? Herb crafting. Ways to celebrate. This beautiful Yule log, which is a new illustration. Some spells. Giving gifts. Some ways to craft different gifts and gifting traditions. So some of these, like this spell goes all the way back to the 2018 planner, but I redid the art. I freshened it up a little bit, and then I put it in this spellbook format. This one's new. There's lots of brand new stuff too. Like this is all new. Procession and song. This one's new. Stargazing. So yeah, what time is it? We have 3 more minutes of promotion. Frivolities, Feast of Fools. There's some really amazing traditions for Yule. Some of them are like creepy and silly, and just like there's some really deep, great ways to celebrate. So that's sort of what the spell work section is. And then kitchen and crafts. These super cool food pages, which I think are going to be very fun to color in. And then some more spells and like crafty things to do. Lots of things to do. And then these postcards that you can color. There are 2 of them. If you like the cards and ornaments and greeting cards and stuff like that, my paper craft book has a ton of those. And I haven't done it yet. I am going to make a bonus. So like if you buy this now, you're still qualified for the bonus. I'm going to make a bonus probably this weekend. Like a release week-ish bonus for this book. I think it's going to have a couple new greeting cards. So I have to admit I'm a little tired today, so if I'm kind of rambling, that's things are not making sense. That's why. There's a lot going on, but that's all good. These creepy character pages were two of my favorites. Deities. This is the whole symbolism section, and is also one of my favorite sections. I love symbolism. It makes magic just come to life for me when I see everyday objects in the world. And then a little bit of history and legends, folklore. Just a light history. I'm not a historian, and so I keep that part very basic, but I encourage you to look up more of that because it's pretty fascinating. So, hi Tina. Hi Deborah. So that's that. And officially out Tuesday, but they're popping up on my website and Amazon right now. And then full color version 2, which I went through super quick. And then, the wall calendar. This is only available in my shop. It has the main page art from the 2026 planner. And they are quite gorgeous. And they are available now. I put them up a little early. They're in my shop, which is shop.coloringbookofshadows.com. And so mini spells for each month. Little squares that you can write your important things. Little spells and symbolism for each month. And then each month is like a different part of your house. And they're quite beautiful. I think it will bring magic to life all year. Okay, on to the coloring. So thank you for joining. If this is your first time, sorry, I'm reading comments. Okay, I can do this. Yes, okay, if this is your first time joining me, these are more like meditative coloring sessions or chill coloring sessions. You can totally color along and do as I do, but it's sometimes instruction free. Like I don't always explain what I'm doing. Sometimes I do. It's more just a time and space to get together and enjoy chill art and some of the benefits of doing relaxing art, which is like getting out of your thoughts a little bit and into your body and some of that good stuff. So today I'm coloring in Bold and Easy Magic by me, Amy Chesery. And here's a quick look at some of the pages I've done before. Okay. And then I did this one last week. Sorry. I'm like gonna get into silly mode here all of a sudden. I'm like a little tired, so I'm gonna start getting silly. Okay. Whew. Okay, we got this. So yes, anyway, I'm coloring this page, and I really do want to keep it simple. I love the pages I did. I did some experimenting in this book, but I really like the pages that were very simple. And so this bottom part here, this red and neutral browns, is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep it like super, super simple. Because that's what seems good. All right, onwards. Tess likes, your favorite thing to color is the cauldrons. Me too, probably. I'm a little bit obsessed with cauldrons. I used to paint a lot of them too. I haven't been painting magical stuff lately, but it's not because I don't love it. Cauldrons are definitely my favorite magical tool. So I really like this red. It's called Crimson. Is it called Crimson? Yes, it is. It's called Crimson, and it's like almost orange, but it's like almost pink too. It's really bright, so I like that flavor. Oh yeah, and I'm using markers, so I have like my scrap paper underneath. You got to do that if you're using markers. And only use markers in single-sided books. Okay, that's it for my disclaimer. I feel like responsible for saying that every time, but then I gotta admit I'm a little tired of saying that, but that's okay. Such is life. It's important. It's important to know. This red is definitely drying a different color than how it goes on the paper. It's drying like a little darker and more pink. The orange tone sort of disappears a little bit. Okay, so that's that. Tina is using pencils today instead of markers. That's awesome, Tina. You go for it. Do whatever you want. So this is a slightly darker red, probably completely unnecessary because it's not making that much of a difference. Just sort of darkening the edges with it. Okay, I'm going to go for the big guns here. I'm going to go for the darkest red. My camera is not positioned in a great way to see comments, so if I miss your comment, I apologize. You can always email me or DM me too if you have a question. And I know I've been doing a lot of these pages similarly, but that's because that's what is feeling good to me. So, and I like the way it looks. So I'm continuing with that. I encourage you to do the same with your own coloring in life. Like, find out what you like to do and do more of it. Simple, right? Okay, so back to my first crimson, just to kind of blend the edge and blend the edge. Cool. Okay. Looking very nice. Very nice. This page also has a great exercise on it, which is to take on a day off, let your intuition guide you. So follow like whatever feels good, or like an intuitive calling, not like what you should do, but like what truly feels right to you. And then see how your energy feels. So it's sort of a experiment in trusting yourself and following your intuition versus your logical mind. Because the logical mind usually says like get caught up on chores or that kind of thing. An intuitive mind might be saying something else. Like take a walk in nature or whatever. And then the part, I said it, but just to reiterate it, is to follow it and then see how your energy feels. And then like kind of think about how your inner guidance works from that. Have any of my Ohuhu markers run out yet? Oh God, yes. But it's only a couple, and it's like these beige ones that I've used a million, like on a billion pages. Not a billion pages, but multiple. None of the other ones. But like these lightest beige ones, totally. I've gone through a couple and bought like extras. Definitely one of the downsides of markers. So like I've had my pencils for 9 years, 9 years, and none of them have run out. So pencils have a lot more life in them. Markers are refillable and you can replace singles. I think they're refillable. I know, I think you can refill. I think you can refill Ohuhu markers. From what I've heard, you can. I have yet to do that, but I'm about to do it because I really do like using these lighter beige type colors. Just I like the way it looks. I like how it feels. So I will be replacing / refilling more of them. Okay. Oh, the book. The book is actually going to be a similar color. I did not bring out like many accent colors. Well, I didn't bring any accent colors. Only the red and beige for this page. Okay, so maybe I'll do the book. I told you it was going to be the same color. Julia confirms you can refill the Ohuhu markers. So I haven't yet to attempt it, but I will be soon, I think. I don't know. I was like, well, I'll just branch out and use all different colors, and then I will do that. But I really like, as I just said, I'm repeating myself, but that's okay. I really like the beige ones. So I plan to refill those. the ones I use like a lot. And then I can use all the other colors too, like rotate through. Like this crimson, I don't think I used that one before. I used like a slightly different red last time I did reds. So I'll go through all the other markers. Okay, so this cute little book. Like that. So nice. Nice and red. I'm going to do this in gold paint in a minute. But I kind of like it better when there's like a base color first. Yeah, just keep it nice and simple. Ta-da! Okay, so I wanted to add a little shadow to the book. Okay, so those are going to be gold. The corners are going to be gold. And I can darken them by doing another just do a little shadow like so. It doesn't have to be perfect, but just add a little bit of dimension to it. Okay. What else? What else? That's going to be gold too. And then double layer is kind of a nice thing to do. Like, if it makes a difference, like this is the same color, but just doing it twice can get a bit more definition without using a darker color, just the same color. It just kind of deepens the mood a little bit. And add a little shadow. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, let's see. I think that's quite cute. I'm not sure if I want to do much more. Oh, I know what I want to do. So I think I'm going to change this to red just because I can. And then the heart needs just a little bit of shadow. Not too much. Just like that. Okay, beautiful. So nice. So nice. Okay. Oops, that's a chisel, which is fine, but brush tip is, I like it a little bit better, softer. Cool. So that's very simple. I did not do much, but I like it. I like it a lot. Oh shoot, somebody's asking. I think you're asking. I'm sorry. I can't. Oh, Nessa asking if there's a list for the best Ohuhu markers for the aged parchment look. Unfortunately not, and I don't have one. Like sand. Today I used soft sun, but like sand is one I use a lot. These are Copics that I use to replace. So chamois, I don't know how to say that. The French people are laughing at me. Light caramel, like any kind of light beige. They're really interchangeable. Like I've used 3 or 4 different light beiges, and they all kind of look the same, to be quite honest. So just go for like the lightest beige. Hold on, I can tell you the 2. The ones I've totally toasted are sand and eggshell white. So those are like the lightest ones. So I used those a lot. But like the skin tone set has a lot of browns and beiges you could use for it. And I've used like various shades in this book so far, and they all look kind of similar. And there's probably 5 or 6 different ones that I've used, and they all kind of blend well together. So just like whatever looks the most beige from your set. Sorry, I don't have a better answer on that. I keep it kind of loose with room to improvise. Oh yeah, and then you can use, I think the Copic refills might be easier to find. Not a bad idea. You can like put them in the Ohuhu markers if you can find Copic refills instead. They're just very trendy right now. Like Ohuhu markers are super trendy, so they can be hard to find. Like the refills and the single colors, I think. And sometimes the sets go out of stock. I don't know. And then my favorite part, putting on gold paint. I know it's a cheap trick, but I love it. It's just fun for me. You can use any gold paint you want, or like a gold, like a metallic jelly roll pen or something. This is the this is Kuretake Starry paint, and they're pretty reasonably priced, and you get a lot of sparkle out of it. But you can do something similar with just like jelly roll pens. They sell metallic, like metallic paint pens, basically. I'm sure there's other brands of metallic watercolor that work just as well. But this is the one I have, and it has lasted me a long time. My favorite shade here is getting a little bit low. I use this one like a lot. You can see the bottom of the thing, whereas like this more orange gold I don't really use so much. But I just like it for accents. It's quite fun for me. I don't know why. I'm not that glittery of a person. I guess maybe I used to be in the 90s. Yes, we've had a glitter eyeshadow conversation before. On one of these color alongs. Probably won't revisit that today, but that is a thing of the past for me. I did have my day with it. Glitter eyeshadow that used to burn my eyes. But I did it for fashion. Okay. Just felt like darkening that edge a little bit. All right. Gorgeous. Simple and fun. Thanks, Laura. Yeah, the book is pretty cute. I must admit. Gold splatters just because I love it. Also just fun for me to do. Never gets old. And that's about it. Just like a little shadow under there. Ta-da! Get rid of my scrap paper. Ta-da! Simple but lovely and quite fun to do. Yeah, that's a lot of gold accent paint, but oh well. I had a good time doing it. What can I say? So thanks so much. Thanks for joining me. That was really fun. Join me again next week. I will be finishing out this little section of the book. And I have some ideas of what I'm going to do. Not quite sure yet, but I think I'm going to do, I don't know, I think I might do green. Might do green. We'll have to see. Green or blue. So I'll do that next week. Wednesday at 8 Eastern. So thanks for joining me. Have a great night. See you later.